Good afternoon, and welcome to HBTV. You're watching game number 2 of the Hammond Baptist Kickoff Classic between the Hammond Baptist Swordsmen Junior Varsity Squad and the State Line Patriots. No score right now, 29 minutes to go in the half. My name is John Woosley, and I'm joined here in the HBTV booth by the voice of HB Soccer, Mr. John Borsch.
The voice. Good to be here for another year of soccer. And it's a hot one out today, folks. I'm sure you know that. But these guys been working hard out here, making me tired just watching them. Only 3 minutes into this game.
We got a temperature check up here, guys. What's our temp check at? 93.9 in the booth.
Is there a Christmas music joke to be made there? Or
93.9. We got State Line in black uniforms with the subtle red accent, and those are some nice jerseys out there.
They're very classy. Very
and,
classy. Are they black though? Because I thought their secondary color was a navy. So are they a very, very dark navy?
No.
Okay.
No, they are. It's navy and red are their main colors. So this would be like an alternate jersey.
Okay.
Like an alternate. So
okay.
I know they got some black basketball jerseys as well.
All right.
But like us, like we got black jerseys.
Okay.
You know.
But okay. It's all right. It's all right.
Opportunity there for the Patriots, and John, they've already had a couple this game, putting the pressure on JT Kickoff back there.
Yeah, haven't given them much to do yet, but they've certainly been on that half of the field for the vast majority of the game. Swordsmen are going to have trouble keeping pressure on their offensive side. They're going to have to look to break on the counter, maybe on the near side here with some speed with Ephraim Perez.
John, I was looking at this JV squad for our Swordsmen, just kind of entering them into the tournament info. And, man, we got some solid soccer players out there. Yeah. We really do. And you just said Ephraim Perez. And Ephraim, I mean, he's a soccer player. He's a soccer player. And as a freshman, just kind of getting here to high school, I mean, he's a good player and he's got a couple brothers that were real good soccer players.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Josh Perez, I know, was always after it. Played kind of a middle type of role, but I don't think he scored many goals, but he certainly stopped a lot of goals from being scored.
Yeah, and he had some wheels and just so fast. Laser Perez, just so fast, so skilled, and now Ephraim. And I'm excited to see what he can do. We got Cruz Garcia. Cruz Vasquez over there on that far side. This looks like Richie Carruthers in the mix there, number 23.
Gotten a lot stronger, Richie Carruthers. I know he's in weight training, I believe, with you and Ben the last couple of years.
Yeah.
Been working hard.
Yeah, Richie Carruthers. And I know he was excited, man. He was excited to be out here playing soccer. And he was all amped up, excited that he was going to have some time on the field here. Absolutely. And they put the pressure on him over there. And it looks like he's limping around just a little bit. So I know, man, he was really getting physical there in the corner. Looks like he'll check out.
And Mikey Swain, Manuel Perez coming into the game. Can't quite tell. Maybe Charlie Perez over there. I'm not sure.
Yeah, Charlie. Yep.
Okay. Those younger junior hires, they look younger. Stand out there against the State Line guys. Sure. Their skill is up there, but their height not quite yet.
Yeah, it's amazing just what a couple years can do.
Sure.
You know, I mean, just even Ray has shot up over this summer.
He really has.
It's like just that switch from 8th grade to 9th grade, all of a sudden, boom.
Something in the cafeteria food or something going from junior high to high school, but boy.
Yeah, keep it up, Mr. Richards. Here's Travis Pins for the goal kick. Now, JT Kickoff back there in goal. JT's a freshman as well.
Yes,
And so he's joined by several other freshmen out there.
Ephraim's out there.
Yeah.
Ray out there.
Silas
out there
Romero.
somewhere. Where is Silas? Maybe not out there at the moment.
Yeah, I see him standing on the sideline.
Yeah, a good class though. Abel Sabaha's somewhere, I think.
Yeah, so certainly excited. At least, I mean, our program for the next couple of years looking good with these young guys out here that are gonna keep growing, keep working, and especially here at the JV level in a game like this, just really getting some good experience. Here's a push. Here's Ephraim Perez.
Watch out,
shot on goal,
no.
deflected. Goalie way out,
Ouch.
dives on it, and wow, state line just sneaks away. Man, it really kind of escaped one there, as Swordsman really pushing the envelope.
Ray stealing it. Emmanuel Perez shaking off an injury, but Swordsman on a break. Nothing comes of it. Good chance there for the Swordsman. Goalie using the old noggin to stop that one.
Yeah, John, and you said, I mean, commenting before we got started here, that we know these state line goalies have quite a bit of experience. And certainly on the older side of these high school players out here. And he really saved his team there.
Yeah. You just gotta have that that monster in you if you're a goalie. You know, it's just kind of what it takes. I see our goalies have always had that. Look at Josh Williams, monster, absolutely. Mark Marhalski, a monster.
Yeah. Owen Coffey was up here a
Owen
little
Coffey,
bit ago. You know, we
well,
talked at least about that.
There's an exception every once in a while, I guess.
Owen's statement was, he's like, man, he doesn't care about his body, you know, and for a goalie to just not care and just to go get the ball.
Right.
I mean, it's nice. I mean, being a player knowing that your goalie's gonna do whatever it takes. You know,
Right,
keep that ball from going in the goal.
Yeah, you need that absolutely, and that's what the State Line Patriots man did just a moment ago. JT, a younger goalie, just a freshman, but has a few years to learn. I know he's played goalie a couple years now too, so we'll see if he's tested here on this goal kick.
Whew.
Low shot, deflected by a Patriot. Maybe made it a bit easier for JT. I still don't think he's had to make a save yet. It's been a lot of Patriots ball in that half, but nothing on goal yet.
Corner sends it into the box, off the head. Oh, just a bit high. Patriots nearly put that one in. And beautiful setup there. Beautiful cross.
Yeah, the corners are not, and you would know this better than I because I didn't play soccer, but just watching, corners are difficult, John. Difficult to score from corners. And they absolutely. They've had a few good-looking crosses in there.
Yeah.
Finally got a head on it, going the right direction. Just a bit high.
Yeah, John. Sometimes the guy is just trying to get it to the middle of the box,
Right,
so he
just
just
in the
kicks it
general-
hard. You know, he
yeah.
kicks it hard, and that
Yeah.
ball is kind of, flying through the air.
Oh,
And
yeah.
some guys are just shy to get a head on it. That one, man, it just had a nice loft to it, and beautiful cross there. Another push there by the Patriots. JT with a throw here, man, rolls it. Nice
Very,
lead.
very clever.
Wow.
There's Michael Collins out there, I believe, in the neon shoes.
Yeah.
You gotta pick them out by their shoes, John. That's how you do it.
So the neon
Yeah,
shoes.
he's helping us with the green there, and Ray with the pink. You know, he got them pink shoes, and I was well.
Come on,
just
Ray.
A bit confused.
Yeah.
But he likes them, so you know.
Okay. Yeah, we're all a bit confused,
If
Ray.
he starts scoring goals in them, then doesn't matter what color they are, I suppose.
Another opportunity here for the Patriots, just wide. Always appreciate the coaches traveling and bringing their team to a tournament like this, John, and especially State Line, and obviously friends through the decades, really. But
Right.
Coach Andy Iglesias is the varsity soccer coach for the State Line Patriots, and just a good guy, a good family, And if I'm not mistaken, he has a son that is a freshman. And so a father, a dad, but really taking time off, and be away from his home to invest in these guys, into this team, and to coach soccer, and to make the trip and to make a tournament like this possible. And so certainly the appreciation probably isn't given by the players like you'd expect, but these coaches certainly, deserve a lot of gratitude thrown their way. So appreciate Coach Iglesias. And his dad, Dan, was the head varsity soccer coach for a long time before he took the reins a couple years ago. And I believe I saw him driving the bus. And so, we got several teams. Hubal Perez and coaching the Overcomers here a little bit ago, and we'll have several coaches. And I'm very thankful for the investment that a coach makes, into the lives of these young men and help make a tournament like this possible.
I think coaches have, just an avenue to teach young men like few others do,
Mm-hmm.
And when you have good men like you were just saying, and of course with us, your brother Joe and David Cowling and some of these other guys helping out over there, that just they're men that you want your boys to be around, and kind of that's why you have sports, right?
Yeah.
To be completely honest,
Mm-hmm.
and you want to win and you want to do good, but at the end of the day, we're a Christian school and we're in sports, I think, trying to teach the men to work hard,
Yeah, there's certain character traits, that you would hope that sports would instill into the young men.
Sure.
And it's always helpful when the coach exemplifies those, so they can see them and not just kind of be told what to do, but they can see that in the life of their coach. Yeah.
Free kick here on their side. That was a foul on Efrain Perez, and Travis Pins will take it, looking for someone forward. Finds the wrong color jersey there. And here come the Patriots the other way. You see the beautiful stripes in the field provided by the lawnmower of James Goodall.
Let's go.
Doing an excellent job on the grounds here for many years. Brother John Williamson, shout out to him, and many, many years of just faithful service here at the school, and still helping out here and there, and helping James, because James really doesn't know what he's doing, but the Williamsons certainly did, so.
Those are fighting words. Oh, man.
Shot.
Oh, wow.
Save! There you go, JT. Finally something to do back there, and he was ready for it.
Got a stoppage in play here, as looks like JT Kirchhoff getting sent off the field. Not entirely sure why here. Oh,
Something with his socks?
yeah, I don't think he was wearing shin guards.
Oh.
That's unusual. And you gotta appreciate the official noticing something like that.
Yeah.
Especially if you're his mom. Man, and that goalie, sometimes those slides and players colliding can be fierce.
Yeah, you would want some shin guards back there. As much padding as you can get, I'd imagine. This Patriot goalie wish he had something on his face a second ago, because that's where he just got plunked.
Yeah, would they allow some type of football helmet?
I know that there were some old-fashioned goalies used to wear a helmet. I don't know if it covered the face at all, but certainly a bit of a hat. If you look up some old-timey pictures, yeah. All right, here we go with the Swordsmen going the other way. But to no avail, immediately cut off by the Patriots. There's been a lot of pressure there at the halfway line. Some good little 1-2. Oh, and muscled off the ball by Cruz Vasquez.
Wow.
Who seems to be excited about it.
Man, some physical play there, John. And these young guys, man, stepping it up.
An 8th grader Well, that was Cruz. What? No, maybe not Cruz. Let's see. I can't quite tell.
No, yeah, I thought it was either Cruz or Jesse Martinez.
Is that-
Oh no, Abel.
Is that Abel over there? Okay. Abel Sabaha. Good to have him this year in some classes and just at school in general.
Yeah.
Got
Yeah,
a good
Johnny.
spirit.
He does.
He's a good young man. Corner here for the Patriots. Once again, a little stoppage here, and the ref will give the go. Sent into the middle, trouble. Went past the first few swordsmen. Free header, but couldn't get enough heat on it to beat the goalie.
John, our tournament partner, you saw the graphic there a second ago. WellPoint Wellness helps us put on this tournament and is a partner, and also a partner and supporter of HBTV and Ham Baptist Athletics, and Scott Bradshaw, Tom Lemon, and some great people over there right here in Cherville. And man,
just
very
down
giving
Joliet
people.
there,
Yeah.
and a great spot, great service over there. Make sure to check it out. I know they have a cold plunge over there, John.
Yeah.
I'm
Got
always
the
a
cold
bit
plunge in the sauna.
Yeah.
Have you done a cold plunge?
I have not done it. I know you
Oh,
have, and
yeah.
you've tried to get me to do one, and I am holding off pretty good so far. A bit scared of it myself. But if I did do one, I would go to WellPoint Wellness.
Oh,
to
there
do
you
it.
go. There you go. Man, good transition there. That was.
Thank you very much. I'm in mid-season form.
Good hustle. Hey, one of the freshmen we failed to mention earlier was Michael Collins, John, and he does have the neon cleats.
He does.
Like you mentioned.
Michael is he's all about it. And I love Michael Collins. He is great. Seems that he has an endless motor.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much good in any sport that you're talking about. So he's always ready to go, doing a good job out there. I don't think he's played much soccer. I know he didn't play last year. So I don't know about the years before that, but he's an athlete, so he's ready to go out there.
Yeah, and he loves sports, John. You get him started talking any sports. I know. I mean, basketball, football.
Big Bears fan.
Yeah. And so him with his personality, he is a fireball, and he brings a good spirit. You know, he is
does.
very spirited, and some can kind of trend towards anger, and some towards encouragement.
Sure.
And I have seen him.
Watch out, John, not to interrupt you, but
Yeah,
Jesse
he
Martinez
was
taken out on
offside.
the far side, but was offside by a little bit. And he got fouled for nothing in that case, so that's a shame. Sorry, what were you saying there, John?
No, Michael Collins, he's a competitor, man. And again, his spirit, bringing some encouragement to the guys. Certainly, like on this JV level, will help the team overall. He can be a very good spirit and encouragement to those guys. And I mean, when you're locked in at a 0-0 game and it's 90 degrees outside, a little encouragement goes a long way.
You need that person.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I can't help but think of his dad. His dad. I'm sure his dad, his mom, similar personalities there. Encouragers.
Yes. Yeah, great people. We got great people all over the place around here. That's a blessing.
Yeah, you got to get past a couple rotten apples. One of them sitting next to me here, Jack Huckins.
It's a good time to mention, to mention our producer, Brother Jack Huckins, and not doing well in the heat over there, but he's still moving, so we'll keep an eye on him. And,
those of you who are faithful HBTV supporters, even those of you that are watching from State Line and have watched basketball tournaments over the last couple years, man, Jack Huckins has been just a staple up here for HBTV. And John, not only for basketball, but for soccer too. I mean, to take off a couple days of work and to be here and to get things set up and everything in its proper place, set up correctly for things to be sharp. That's really that credit goes to him.
Yeah.
And Ryan Bogus as well. Ryan was grinding all day today, getting things ready and set up. And we also added a new member to the HBTV crew. Evan Carter is sitting over there, and he's behind the camera controls. And so I'm excited to see what Evan can do this year, John. So
that'll be good.
Looking forward to that.
Whenever you are a part of something, or not really a part, whenever you watch something, it's always more work than you think. And we were talking about coaches, earlier. To see a team here, well, you know what? They had to get here. Someone drove the bus.
Yeah.
Someone
bought the jerseys.
Someone took the kids to practice, and it's just a team effort. And so, for us, I hope, well, what are we a part of? Number one, helping these young people, and number two, for these coaches, for these bus drivers, for Brother Jack and people like that, just making these things happen. I hope we're keeping an eye out for them and showing our thanks, because they certainly deserve more than we give them.
Yeah, 100%. Shot on goal there. No help on that far side. Travis Pinn's trying to clear it out. On the field, John, we have our roster for the JV. If we can throw that up, guys. Just some great guys, some great families, a part of the program this year. Got Travis Pinn's there in the corner. Richie Carruthers. Adam Judah on this JV roster. Brady Richards. Xavier Huckins. JP Riley, Travis, Michael, Silas, Ephraim, JT. So many of these guys, man. We've talked about them. We've seen them. And just great players, and also good guys here. Jesse Martinez, Eric Mata, Mikey Swain, Cruz Garcia, Emmanuel Perez, Charlie Perez, Cruz Velasquez. Yeah. All coached by Joe Woosley. And
trouble.
Wow, the cross and the goal. State Line striking first with under 8 minutes to go in this first half. And wow, to be able to go into the half with a little bit of momentum.
Yeah,
wow,
good for them, not so
big.
much for the Swordsmen, who have been scrapping this whole half at 0-0. We've seen a few times those crosses cause the Swordsmen problems. One of the problems being that they are legitimately shorter, and that when you're crossing the ball, you're looking for a tall head. And a few times they haven't been able to clear right away, and it cost them there with the first goal.
Yeah, that was big, John. And just the timing of that. And it wasn't a header. It was off the foot.
Yeah.
And timed it just right. Dead square back the net. And sharp goal there by the Patriots. 1-0 is your score. 7 to go here in the half.
Now, if you're the Swordsmen, you kind of have to change what you've been doing. They've been playing more defensive. I don't know if they've chose to do that. That's kind of what they had to. But you got to change something, because you've had no possession going forward, and you are down a goal. You cannot afford to just sit back like you have been. Someone's got to push the issue here.
Yeah, John, out of all the guys on this junior varsity squad to push the issue, I like Ephraim Perez there at that kind of center forward. I guess you call me like a striker type spot. He's got some wheels on this front line. I'd love to see him send it through a time or two.
Yeah, this back line of State Line not really been tested. They've been, for the most part, camping out at this halfway line, and ball hasn't gotten much past that very often.
Yeah, you got to give some credit to State Line's defense. This back line, really with some speed here, some strength, and we've really been playing at this same half for the whole game. Really, just an opportunity or two.
Right.
And what that tells you, a Swordsman fan, here's a bit of a through ball. We really got to take advantage of every opportunity we get.
Yeah.
And so, not going to get many of them, so you got to make the ones we get really count.
Yeah, that early chance with Ephraim. He'll wish he had that one. He'll wish he had that one back, for sure. But a lot of that created by himself. You know, we'll need him to create something like that again.
Mm-hmm. Substitutions for both teams, as both teams just trying to stay hydrated. John, this game can get real long, real fast, especially I mean in this hot sun, and during tournament play when I mean it's not just one game and you go home. You got to set yourself up for a couple games tomorrow as well, and especially potentially championship, down the line. You want to be ready, and so the deeper bench certainly is a big deal. And you look at both sides, both teams really seem to have a pretty deep bench, and that's gonna play a factor in this game. Goal kick. Here's Travis Pins.
Swordsmen, they need some possession in midfield, and they have to get going the other way here. Whether that's looks like Ray's in the middle and Michael Collins, but someone has to get the ball from the defense and turn and go with it a little bit. It's getting blasted up from the defense and then just coming right back. And you need some possession in the middle there, someone to connect to your offense.
Yeah, here it is, John. You talked about it. Here's a bit of a carry. Michael Collins. Jesse Martinez got Ephraim Perez on this front line. He's looking to go. That defense line, they're holding strong. Yeah, and they caught him offsides.
Sure enough. He was trying, and he looked, smart enough to not just start running. He was trying to hold that line, but he didn't hold it good enough, I guess.
John, State Line has been good at that through the years. That back line does communicate very well, and they'll even watch their coach at times, and you'll watch them. Either they'll say pull up, and they'll catch you offsides, or they're just good at just kind of waiting to that last second. And that was just a play of experience there and communication on that back line, because Ephraim, man, he was ready to go.
Right, and I think that's a part of this game that you have to really be watching for. Else you would have no idea. But I mean, but that is a huge play, John. And that right there, the knowledge to catch him offside prevented a potential breakaway there. So to be able to communicate with that back line and to take that away from the Swordsman absolutely is a huge deal.
Yeah. Here's Jesse Martinez again looking for Ephraim. Kind of just dribbling up that sideline.
Just keep going a little bit there. There's Charlie Perez out, but again, caught out, and now State Line running at the back line here.
Oh, man.
There's a 3-person pileup on the ball. Minute left, and I'm sure it's felt like about 2 hours out there for these guys, trying to just hold on till the whistle at this point. Trouble! And shot clean over the bar.
John, another real nice cross. They're working to the flags really well, and then whoever that is on that far right corner has a nice soft cross right into the box. I'm sure Coach will probably be talking about that, and even just what to do and the opportunity, whether the goalie needs to come out and deflect something away, whether we need to put some more pressure on the ball. Because that's just a scary opportunity. They scored off of it once, and they've had just several shots on goal off of just a real nice cross into the box. Here's a shot up at the 18. JT's got it. John, you prefer the throw or the kick off this?
Well, in that case, I think throw would have been a little bit better there. I mean, honestly, as a foul call, go the Swordsman way.
I mean, as a kid, I just want to see the goalie punt it
just
as far as possible. I wanted to see it just soar. But I guess that's not the best.
If we were amazing off, and I don't think even our varsity has the ability to do this. If you're a really good team, you can throw it to your back line and just pass it up, and keep possession that way.
Yeah.
But especially high school at our level, heads up. That's going to be very difficult to do. Oftentimes, it's going to lead to a turnover and a goal or a chance for the other team. So that's usually what ends up happening. Even with our, good teams back in the day, and you have Austin Salazar and just picking up the ball and booting it to the clean other side and just see what happens, and that's usually what it happens.
I had noticed Mark Michalski, I've noticed him kind of favor the throw instead of the kick.
Really?
I didn't know if that was a good thing, a bad thing. Shot on goal, right to JT. But I guess you watch a lot more soccer than I do. I know if that was just maybe a trend, like, to throw is cooler than to kick, or
right.
if it was actually better for soccer.
Much more controllable, the throw,
Gotcha.
Playing with fire down here. We'll
man.
see what happens. Oh, goodness, Michael Collins fighting for it in there. Ephraim in there.
Yeah, just need Ephraim, need a little bit of space.
We got to be close on time there. Our timer's up. I don't know what their time is at.
Yeah, it looks like just seconds.
Emmanuel here needs something to happen quickly
Put a
with
shot
Michael
on it.
Collins.
Put a
Good
shot
little
on it.
pass
Go ahead,
into
Ray.
Ray. Can't take a touch. And that's how we go into half.
1-0 is your score. Thanks again for joining us. This is game number 2 of the Hammond Baptist Kickoff Classic. And we thank you for tuning in. We'll be back here in about just 10 minutes for the second half of play between the junior varsity Swordsmen and the State Line Patriots. We'll see you back here in about 10 minutes. back to the action here. Welcome back to the second half of play between the Hammond Baptist Swordsmen Junior Varsity and the State Line Christian Patriots. This is game number 2 of the Hammond Baptist Kickoff Classic Soccer Tournament. And the Patriots have a 1-0 lead here, looking to strike first to start this second half. JT Kirchhoff, the Swordsman goalie, with the ball now. My name's John Woosley, and I'm joined here in the HBTV booth by Mr. Jonathan Borsch. And looking forward to bringing you a good second half.
And a good first half. The Swordsmen, obviously the JV, the younger team here, and scrappy a lot of that first half. A few crosses that caused them problems, and it was eventually the problem that led to the goal there, but maybe that was talked about. Nice little shield there by Richard Carruthers, but runs into too many. Here's Martinez, see if he can go anywhere. Nice little chop back. Borsch over to Carruthers down the left side. Well done by the Swordsman. Carruthers is going to continue to take there. Number 23. Should have kept going.
Man, both teams just kind of sprinting up and down this sideline. Probably feel good starting the second half.
Yeah.
Got a break.
That'll last about 2 minutes.
Oh, wow. That was a shot on goal.
Scary one to let go there. He was keeping an eye on it, so. But you'd rather.
Yeah, better
catch
safe than
it
sorry in that.
and,
Yeah.
Watch it go off the post and in there.
Eric Mata kind of hobbling off the field as Mikey Swain takes his spot. Charlie Perez in as well. Some quick substitutions there for the Swordsmen. Patriots with possession now. Carruthers, man, that's the second time he's used his body. He just
very
corralled
well
the ball
done.
away.
Well done there by Carruthers. Needs to connect that. He's done that a few times, and then needs to connect, with the next guy, and we can't seem to string many passes together. Heads up, it's coming up to us.
Ooh.
Nope. We were ready. Parker Coffey, ball boy on the near side. Working hard. Can you tell who that is? That Zach Olson, perhaps, on that far side, maybe? They are
Working the ball boy.
working hard.
Good work.
Hard. Not enough credit to the ball boys, especially on a day like today. Do they get a Gatorade out of it or something, John?
They get a Gatorade.
Nice.
They came up to me earlier just begging.
Did they?
They were asking, man,
Really?
do you need ball boys for the 4 o'clock?
Uh-huh.
And I think there was a bit of a waiting list. I'm
Yeah.
not sure if I know Parker was one of the guys.
Uh-huh.
I'm not sure what happened to the other one. There was a line, so they had to. Our coach Joe over there, he helps line up the ball boys.
Ouch. Collision there. He's now glad he has shin guards there. Is Mr. Kirchhoff. Oh, good little send up there by JT. You got Richard wide open on the left side.
Okay, here's that
Oh, a
send, John. We
cheeky
talked about
little send.
Ephraim Perez.
Perez, get on your horse. Nope. Oh, and his enemy there, the offside flag, raised on him again. Nemesis, if you will.
So, John, explain that offsides call, because that's a tricky one. If you're a fan just kind of jumping in and you see offsides call, it is a bit confusing. 'Cause you think you have a wide open goal, but then all of a sudden things get called back. So explain to us that rule. Tell me like I'm
Right, yeah, I'm
third
glad
grade.
you asked. You always ask every year, and it's one of the trickier things to explain, so I'm glad you just set me up for failure. But I will do my very best to explain offsides. Basically, offside is made so that you cannot cherry pick. If you're unfamiliar with that term, let me explain that a bit to you. Oh, heads up. Bounce around like a pinball. Kirchhoff on it. All right, so offside. You cannot be past the last defender before the ball is passed to you. All right, and again, it is like that so that you, as offense, cannot just stand right in front of the goal and wait for your team to boot it down to you and score. So before the ball is passed to you, you have to be in line with the defense. You were talking about earlier that line of defense there moving up to catch someone offside. Well, now, if you're following along, you should understand why. Because, again, that last line of defense kind of controls the offside. And if they're all in sync, the best thing they can do is stay close to in a straight line as they possibly can. Because if you're staggered all over the place, it doesn't matter the closest guy you're near to. It just matters that whole back line. So if you got one defenseman, watch out. Trouble! Bending past the far post. If you got one defenseman just picking daisies on the far side and holding everyone on side, then that's a problem.
Yeah.
So it's very important that your defensive line is in sync, holding a tight line. And as we saw earlier, catching Efrain Perez offside, he knows what offside is, and he's been trying, but it's just a experienced line from the Patriots that knows how to use that to their advantage.
Yeah, and really was a nice tool to have in the bag there, John.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like just getting a quick turnover, get the ball back. But it's a risky play. It's a risky play to hold that back line, because if you time it just right, you get a running start on players that are standing still. I could see that, just kind of backfiring on you.
Right. Well, yeah, and especially, again, if you're that back line trying to catch someone offside, that means you're probably moving forward.
Oh, okay.
To try to move that line up. And watch out. Oh, bad touch there. That took away a chance. But, yeah. Someone needs to get it out of there. The ref's going to help us out a little bit with the whistle.
Yeah, it was a slide tackle by Travis Pins. Good thought there. But didn't get the ball. Got all ankles. As a Patriot guy just walking that off. But that'll be a free kick here for the Patriots just outside the box.
And a nice little range for a free kick. Not too close, not too far. See what he does with it. Up over the wall, but too
oh, wow.
I was about to say too far out, and that just nestled right up in that top corner. Beautiful shot. And
wow.
As a goalie, you can't do too much about that. Kind of just have to tip your cap.
And just based on JT's body language, I mean, he acted like it was way out. Like it wasn't even close. Just drops right in the corner, and Patriots take that 2-0 lead. John, plenty of time though. We got 27 minutes left.
Yeah.
Still lots of game left. But what we're lacking in right now, aside from goals, are just opportunities.
Right.
So just shots on goal even. Just struggling right now. So certainly need to put a couple together here for the Swordsmen. Uh-oh, another opportunity for the Patriots. Gobbled up there by JT. And looking to go the other way.
I don't think he could quite decide between a cross and a shot, and ended up being a little mix of both, and not what was necessary there. Oh, getting hounded over there. Is that Efrain going?
Yeah.
Winning the ball for his team,
man.
pointing people where to go. Just couldn't quite find Ray. Dribbled out of bounds by the Patriots. Swordsman throw. Working to go up that right side. Here's Ray Borsch.
Good hustle.
Yeah, hustling. He's doing well up there. Here we go. On the right side, looking across in the middle. Borsch and near side.
Jesse Martinez.
Yep, Jesse there.
Pounds it over. If you're not already, make sure you're following us over on Instagram at True Blue Sports. And over there, aside from just following and getting tournament updates, again, that's True Blue Sports on Instagram. And then, obviously, if you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, you got those titles there. We'll be posting updates as we go throughout the tournament, also pictures and things, so you want to be following along. The bracket is both on Instagram and on Facebook, and so based on who you're watching, whether you're watching the Swordsman JV team or State Line right now, or you kind of just jumped down to see what was happening, you can find the bracket there on Instagram and on Facebook as well. The winner of this game will advance to play our varsity team at 11:30 tomorrow, and the loser will get bumped down and play at 10 a.m. tomorrow against City Baptist. So depending on which way your team falls here. You can set a reminder for those times we'll be live here tomorrow. And I look forward to having you back with us on HBTV. Far side, here's Ephraim Perez making a push here for the Swordsmen.
That was a good setup by Charlie Perez. Him and Ephraim, good little back and forth there. Just missed that final cross that the Patriots have done so well. Booted out. We'll see who they give it to. Looks like it'll be a goal kick.
Oh, JT making the ball boy work over there. Zach Olsen not catching any breaks.
No, sir.
He's not having it.
I might be protesting if I'm that far side ball boy and the goalie's just standing there watching. You go get it. Okay, we got to put pressure on the ball. We're just standing around there. Here we go. Going somewhere with Ephraim Perez. On the right side, you got Ray standing offside. Let's see if we can get it to Jesse. Not quite. Here comes Cruz Vasquez, though.
John, we work real hard to get it down there and then just
to give, yeah, to just
give it back to him.
Kick it wherever seems unwise. You gotta have purpose. In grade school, if you want to just kick it in the general direction, sure, but you're either finding a pass, finding a shot, find someone. Yeah, that did not feel good.
Wishing he had that old-time helmet on.
Yeah,
right
he
now.
is. Ouch, kabibble. Cross, JT has it. JT ahead to Ephraim, still working hard up there. A lot of speed at the top. Emmanuel Perez up there too. Both of them trying to get it.
Ooh,
physical there by Michael Collins. Here's Jesse Martinez working hard on the near side. That has to be a foul, surely. Okay.
Yeah, John, physical is good. Man, I have no problem with physical soccer. Cheap is there's a problem with that. That's not good. And you hope that gets called every time.
Right.
But physical, both teams just really just playing physical. And no shame in that. I mean, right now, State Line is looking to just break this game wide open with another goal.
Yep.
And our guys, just doing everything that we can to put one in here. And a little bit of physicality. Be just fine. Here come the Patriots, really with some open space and defense just backing up. JP puts a stop to that.
That's more like it right there from Mr. Riley.
Ooh. Man, good work there. Michael Collins with a bit of a carry, stop, pull back, smart pass. Put a couple of these together. Ephraim trying to get by that defender. They've been going at it just head to head.
Yeah, it's been a good little battle on that far side.
Bit of a shove off there gets called on the Patriots, so be a free kick here. Ephraim will take it. John, what are you looking for here? You taking a shot, trying to send it to the far side?
I don't think from that spot you could get it to the goal, so not a shot.
Challenge accepted.
Yeah. I think
Challenge
producer
accepted.
Mr. Huckins could. Probably not you. And the cross would have been the answer. I believe that's what we were going for. Just still couldn't get it quite far enough to cause any problems. And even if you could shoot it from that far on, you wouldn't be able to get enough pace on it to beat a goalie. Yeah.
Clearly, you've never seen me play soccer.
Well, okay. I believe you're a bit of a defenseman, weren't you? Kind of just get in there and run over the other team.
Your prediction is correct. Yes, yeah. I would just run and get the ball and get it to somebody who knew what to do with it.
Just go back to your spot there and till further needed.
Well, it was sweeper, so I guess my job was just to. Coach just said follow the ball and get it to the offense. So.
And how'd you do with that?
Great.
Really?
Great. Yes, I did. I followed the ball and got it to the guys who knew what to do with it. It's not a hard job.
Who were the guys that knew what to do with it when you were a sweeper?
Man, well, you got. I mean, as a junior, thinking of like Gerardo Pineda, Diego Sanchez. I mean, Dominic Valderas. I mean, he knew exactly what to do with it. Colton Monday, those guys. I mean, those are studs who just finesse and could just put the ball right where they wanted it. So there's plenty of guys that could put the goals in.
Sure.
So I was happy to get in the ball.
Perez, far side corner, mishandled by the goalie, but no one there to pounce on it. And launched. Emmanuel Perez, far side, near side. Jesse Martinez. Working to get a cross in or something. Still going with it. In with the left foot. Well done.
Oh. Wow.
That's more like it.
That's an opportunity, John. We just need a couple more of those. That's it. That's what we need. Just opportunities. Ephraim Perez was right there. Just well played there by the Patriot goalie. And, man, that was a quick advance. Yeah, and just like that, JT Kirchhoff's got it.
Yeah. Goal kick. Turn to an offensive chance, and still Patriots with the ball on the near side. Shot in. Not enough on. Oh, okay. Maybe hit a gopher hill out there or something. But JT's got it. And he's had a good game, John. Both goals, you really can't fault him too much. Would have had to been pretty spectacular saves to stop either one of them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and this defense has held up well, and they're giving it everything they have out there. I mean, certainly working against some older State Line Patriots players, and they've held that back line strong.
Pins on the far side, advancing ahead. Can't quite find a white jersey. About 17 minutes remaining in the half here. 2-0 your score. Once again, if you're just joining us, welcome to HBTV. State Line Patriots and the Hammond Baptist Swordsmen Junior Varsity. Been going at it here on a hot day at Hammond Baptist. Winner advancing to the semifinal at 11:30 tomorrow. And the loser, I believe, at 10 a.m. versus the City Baptist Overcomers. Swordsman trying to pass out of the back there, and that's why you generally boot it down the field. Something like that happens. But John, you watch any professional soccer, you know, yes, they'll kick it far every once in a while, but most of the time that goal is collecting it and he's just underhanding it to his back line, and then they're tic-tacking, passing all the way, all the way up.
John, do you know the difference in size? I feel like at least when I watch it on TV, this field just feels
the size
ginormous.
of the field. No.
But certainly significantly
larger. Oh,
yes.
Yes.
Wider and longer, I'd assume.
Yes. A bit longer than a football field. Much, much wider. Much wider. Yeah, Patriots advancing. But will be helped out by the offside flag that's been plaguing us a bit much. Finally gets the other team for once. Shout out to the referees on this hot day, doing well. Shout out to Swordsman Spirit with a very fitting chant. It's hot, it's hot, it's hot out here. Never been truer.
Yeah, well-timed cheer there. Miss Stotemeister. She
Absolutely.
knows what she's doing down there.
She certainly does. All right, Ray Borsch. Let's see if he can get something going there. Crosses to Emmanuel Perez. Charlie Perez. No relation, I don't think.
And just like that, Patriots carrying it up. Empty in the middle, looking for an opportunity as
Mikey Swain.
Come on.
Brick wall. The wall of Swain. That was stupid. I just came up with that. The heat's getting to me too, you know. That's all right. Let's get a temperature check, you know. It's 103.
You're pretty close. 93. 93.7. Might as well call it 94 here in the booth. And no doubt these guys are feeling every bit of it. There is one spot of shade on the field, John. And you got this guy on defense for the Patriots. he's trying to ease his way back into the shade. Smart guy.
We see
Smart
what he's
guy.
doing there. We see what you're doing. Martinez here. He's got Ray. Look up. Chops back. So you got to do something quicker. Well, he is plodding along, Jesse. Bundled over. Carruthers. See, I would have thought they'd give us a whistle there, but I would be wrong. Well, now there's a whistle. Going the other way. Okay.
In soccer, they do something that's unusual as far as they'll play kind of advantage. Is that correct, John, or is that just kind of a pickup ball term?
Right.
By player advantage,
right.
Your team advantage, I guess.
That's what I thought they were doing there.
Yeah.
But again, they called it the other way. But advantage, right? So if there's a foul committed on your team, you know, yes, you want the ball, but if you still have the ball, and a lot of times like that, you can continue the momentum. Defense maybe is too far ahead, and if the ref were to blow a whistle, the only team that's helping is the defense. And so usually that's it. That's the ref's the call there.
Gotcha.
And it kind of just depends on the refs sometimes. Here we go, far side. Cross to the middle. Ray just can't quite get there. Just missing that final pass, John. That final pass to give us a good chance. See if the Swordsman can find it here. Far side with Ephraim. Has a minute on the ball to survey his options. Going ahead once again to Ray. Beat to it by the goalie. Back line of the defense working hard. Abel working hard. Cross to the middle of the box.
Oh!
Save! Kickoff.
John, it's good to see our defense still hustling back. There was 3 guys right there in the goal, all ready to defend it. And not giving up here with 11 minutes to go.
No.
And certainly, John, we've talked before about teams kind of just taking on the personality of their coach. As Coach Joe Woosley over there, he's not one to give up too soon.
Oh no.
Or one to give up at all, even. You know, so he's gonna keep these guys fighting till that final buzzer. And you never know what can happen here. 10 minutes to go, down 2. Here's Ephraim. Going inside, a touch.
Cross.
Jesse Martinez, a shot!
Oh, just over the bar by Martinez. And we should start a duet. We were in sync there for a second. Watch out. We do have 4 people up here and make a nice little quartet.
Yeah, if we get a good goal, maybe I'll join you on the harmony or something.
Watch out.
Yeah.
Goal, 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 goal. Oh, and we have the pregame flyby. It's a little bit late. Watch out. Ray Borsch. Folks, if you couldn't see, there are geese flying over the field. If you think I'm going crazy, I don't know if our cameraman picked that up. How many people are watching right now that think I'm crazy there? Let's give that a gander. Give them a shout out. They've been sticking with us here. Our faithful fans, supporters.
25 it looks like.
25. Hello to each of you.
And each of them, I would dare to say, think you're crazy.
Well,
So that was the question, I believe.
you comment in if I'm crazy. Go ahead. Your name is fully visible on your comment. Just remember that. You better turn my mic off. I'm just saying whatever's in my mind right now. So, yikes. Riley on that back line. I know there are some sophomores that play a little bit of both. JP might. I know guys like Brady Richards, Xavier Huckins, Mark Audis, Adam Judah, all sophomores. But I think played some of that varsity game as another save by Kickoff.
Wow.
But I think coach wanting to kind of spread the load out today on a hot day like this, with games coming up tomorrow.
Yeah, John, to be one of these high schoolers, knowing you got not only games tomorrow, but classes tomorrow. You got classes, they got homework to get done tonight. Especially I guess our guys, teams traveling in probably don't have homework in school tomorrow, but for our guys, it's gonna be a long evening. Looking forward to tomorrow with school, with games. As this JV
Manuel Perez bobbled and just kept out at the end. So very close. For the 7th grader Perez. Sabaha on the near side. Just a wall. JP stopping the problem once again, the middle of defense. State line looking to get a cross in. Charlie fighting for it. Oh, a nice little move there. Free himself. To Ray, to Emmanuel. Some good passing by the... Oh, some beautiful passing. Perez. Offside again.
Yeah, and coach telling him on the sideline, man, it wasn't even close. We could see it from up here. That nemesis flag, that offsides flag, got him again. No doubt, just kind of getting caught up in the play, watching the ball, not watching the defense.
Right.
But something we do need to pay attention to here, as Ephraim, the fastest guy out there.
Right.
At least for our swordsman team, I would assume that's why he's up there. So need him to stay on side, that's for sure. Michael Collins throwing on that far side. Possession for the Patriots. Michael needs some options. Now, John, I haven't really noticed State Line stacking their defense a whole lot. We played some teams that would really stack the D and only have one guy up there on offense. Don't even notice them doing that right now, and still we're struggling just to get opportunities up at the offensive end. Maybe with some of these starters out right now, we see a few starters heading over to the bench. Maybe now would be a good opportunity. Let's see if we can make a push here.
I certainly want to see if you can get one back for momentum's sake. At the very least, yeah, you never know what happens. Pinn's working hard on defense there, far side. Instructions coming from every which angle for the players.
John, out of all the sports in which to give instruction, soccer's got to be one of the most difficult. Having to yell all the way across the field. And no secrets being shared on the soccer field, that's for sure.
Nope.
It was always an advantage to know Spanish playing soccer. You know, those other guys, there'd be several teams we'd play where, man, the whole team would know Spanish.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm out there having no idea what they're saying.
No, I thought you spoke
like, man,
Spanish.
This is not fair.
You don't
I mean, estoy aprendiendo español.
Whoa, whoa.
But I don't know Spanish. I'm learning. But, man, I mean, in high, they're all talking, all yelling, all saying.
Uh-huh.
And I'm just standing there having no clue. So maybe we should just teach a separate language. Or focus on some Spanish terms for soccer. Help us out a bit.
Or just something that someone knows, you know, or no one knows, you know.
Yeah.
French or something.
Oh, man.
I would have said something in French there, but I don't know any French. Oui, oui. I don't know.
Eiffel Tower. That's all I
yeah.
got.
Oh, man.
Good work, Mikey.
Mikey's working hard out there. Abel Sabaha on the near side. He's not afraid to run someone over. And that is a foul call. Looks like just outside the box.
And John, this is an opportunity for that cross we talked about in that first half.
And they are putting very few men forward. I mean, I guess they're not dying to score here, but you would still think that they've only got really one guy where you'd want to cross here. So I don't know if they're trying to find him or just trying to waste some time here. Or not sure. Couple guys converging now. Oh, and looked like a decent chance in the end. Maybe a bit too high.
Nice play. Now, John, is there like set plays like in basketball?
Oh, absolutely
set plays
there is.
For kicks like that?
Yes.
Okay.
And moving parts and different things. Just, I think, a lot harder to perfect that than maybe a box four or whatever in basketball. Sure. A lot harder to kick a soccer ball into a tiny window than to pass a basketball, you know.
Gotcha.
So, but absolutely to have, you know, some going to a near post, some going to far post. And all right, Ray looking for Efren. He's going to try to get there first. I cannot. State line defense, good day for them. Only goes as far as Collins.
Minute and a half to go here. Again, folks, we thank you for joining us here on HBTV. And don't forget to check out that bracket over on True Blue Sports on Instagram or on Facebook at Hammond Baptist Athletics. That bracket will get updated just periodically so you can keep up with your team. So make sure to follow the action in those two places. Also, thank you for sponsoring WellPoint Wellness. WellPoint Wellness, so thankful for their investment in HBTV, Scott Bradshaw and Tom Lemon. Just big supporters and our tournament partners for the Kickoff Classic. And very thankful for their investment in our athletic program. If you're from Cherville, you got to check them out. They're right here on Joliet Street. And a real nice facility. And so you got to check them out. 30 seconds to go here. Swordsmen not looking good. And if the Swordsmen come away with the loss here, that'll put them playing City Baptist tomorrow at 10 a.m. Patriots making another push. Players flying, falling down, no call. And it looks like everybody's going to be okay. But, John, thank you for commentating here for us on HBTV. And you are just the voice of soccer, so I appreciate you lending us your ability.
Voice of
using
soccer,
your talents
maybe
for the Lord.
a bit rusty today, but we'll get back to it.
Sounds good. Again, thank you for joining us here on HBTV. We'll be back here tomorrow. So make sure you get a look at that bracket and see when your team plays next. Thanks for joining us here on HBTV for the Kickoff Classic. We'll see you back here next time.